Hey people, welcome to the Whole Tip Daily. Listen, it's already 2021. The children have suffered in the name of COVID for long enough. The Great Reset is not what I want to leave behind for the generations after me, yet the youth is being programmed into accepting it. Some are so young, they won't know a pre-COVID world. One where we could see people's faces, live in physical reality instead of totally online, where we didn't see our community as disease-spreading biohazards, and where the government didn't have the authority to deem us essential or non-essential. The biggest reason we should be fighting back against their new normal is the kid. This isn't the worst to come, but already the fear-based society we've been living in since March will have lasting and devastating effects on the youth around the globe. Keep telling yourself this is only temporary, but children don't understand that. They follow by example. If you've been a good, obedient follower to our leaders in the new system that is trying to be put in place, you've been showing either to your kids or others that this is how the world is. They're learning to accept all of this complete madness. From the ages of 0 to 5, 90% of the brain grows. Wow. Probably tells you that those years are pretty important, right? Well, what happens when those years are spent surrounded by masked faces and isolated from the invisible monster our world's declared war on? It will definitely have an impact on their social skills. Young children rely on the facial expressions and tone of voice of adults to regulate their responses to new people and new situations. They need to see people's faces to develop their emotional communication. The fact that there are preschools requiring masks is completely incompetent. Generations are going to suffer from these schools' blind obedience. Personally, I wouldn't allow people to wear masks around my kid. They're at a microscopic risk of catching it, they can't spread it, and it's not the end of the world if they do get the virus. The problems masks cause on a developing child's brain outweigh the benefits by a long shot. Homeschooling can have some wonderful effects on a kid's life, but unfortunately, not all parents have the time or resources to make it work. Yet, kids all over have been forced out of school and onto virtual learning. Not only will this have a huge impact on our already suffering education system, it's sacrificed the mental health of children to keep cases down. A school district in Nevada saw 19 child suicides, and it's not an isolated event. From March to October, the proportion of emergency department visits related to mental health increased 24% for children aged 5 to 11, and spiked 31% among adolescents aged 12 to 17, compared to the same period the previous year. All this to keep cases down so that nurses have time to make TikToks and field hospitals remain nothing more than a waste of taxpayer dollars. Physical health is at stake too. Children's immune systems are not fully developed until they're 7 or 8 years old. It's healthy for kids to be around germs and get sick. Years of social distancing, constant disinfecting, and obsessive hand washing are habits that create weak immune systems and will only hurt them in the long run. The physical and mental health of our children are being sacrificed over a virus that really isn't a big deal. Kids are being taught that a cold with a 0.02% fatality rate is the end of the world. Not just young kids. Teenagers are also extremely impressionable and are learning how the world works. This fear of people and germs won't just go away if the restrictions ever get lifted permanently. Not that I think they will. Childhood is so important, and we've already wasted a year of their development with this nonsense. It's time to put our kids in the future first. It's time to lead by a better example with civil disobedience and prove to them that the world can still be a beautiful place. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.